It's time for a video. Let's do a video. You know, sincerely, there's a guitar that's here. Every time we start a video, by the way, the phone rings. You'll notice that it's just a thing that happens here. There are certain guitars that when you see a brown case like this, an old brown Les Paul shaped case, it's kind of a whoa, swing. And this is one of those things that we'll be talking about 20 years from now. And we had Joe Walsh's guitar that he had recorded Hotel California with. We had Jimmy Page's guitar. We've had some really neat oddball custom color things, and this is one of those. You guys are familiar with the Les Paul Gold Top. Well, this is a iridescent copper. So this is a 1956 Les Paul. You've probably seen this on our website. Here is a gold top, and you can see, and I think a lot of people feel like they look at it and it looks like, well, isn't that a faded gold top? No. This was shipped as an iridescent copper, and it's just a fantastic guitar without the fact that it is one of 5 they made. Custom color Gibsons, like custom color Fenders, are pretty common. But in the 50s, custom color Gibsons were just unheard of. There are a few things. I've owned a few things in the past. Black's a very common color, but iridescent copper there is 5 of. Vintage Guitar Magazine actually has a story on this guitar, and Bonamassa, one of the great current bluesmen and one of the great guitar players of all time, has a few of these iridescent copper guitars. And we have a picture of the guy that bought this originally. I'm going to bring that into the camera, and there he is. I understand that's like Christmas, but he's a proud owner, and he bought it here in Minnesota. We got it from a guy that has owned it since 1971, and it is feather light. I mean, this is probably one of the lightest Les Pauls we've ever had. It's not chambered. They didn't do chambered. But it is just this gorgeous feather light, and it sounds like $1,000,000. Acoustically, this sounds like an acoustic. It's just such a really loud guitar, and I'm not sure the mic would hear that. I'm going to go through this brand new Magnatone Baby M80, and this is a great 12-watt amplifier that's a Marshall kind of sound. It cleans up pretty well. Yeah, it's kind of a high-low gain. Here's a low gain. High gain. Fantastic guitar, great sustain, feather light. Personally, I wish this wasn't such a rare color because it's such an incredibly great guitar. Now, this guitar is basically all original. It's had a really smart headstock repair, and I'm going to come in with the camera here and show you that. And you look at the back of the headstock, and I hope we can catch that. It's a really cleverly done headstock repair. and done a long time ago. We think we know who did the work, and we'd be happy to discuss that with you, but something like this is just over the top rare. We sold recently a gold top like this for about $75,000. This is more than that because it's custom color. You'll find, for instance, a pre-CBS Strat that might be $25,000 in a color like Sonic Blue, which they only made like 2,000 or 3,000 of. That Sonic Blue Strat will go for $100,000 compared to the $25,000 Sunburst guitar. Rarity and collectability is a thing, and it tends to, a rising tide lifts all boats. So if you've ever wanted to get into something that is just an absolute dream guitar, I might suggest this is cool. It's got the original case, it's all been serviced, shop checked, the case has been cleaned up, it's here on consignment, and I think I'm just going to show this again like this so you can see, and then I'm going to sit down and play it a little bit. I wish I could convey to you how light this is, but you'll have to take my word for it. And I'm going to plug it in one more time, and we're going to take this to the back room while I play and run a camera over it. And here I go.